video, there will probably be a lot of silence. So if you feel the need for constant word stimulation, click off this video and go find something else. I'm going to share some thoughts. Some thoughts that I think can lead to experience that goes beyond thoughts. Experience that goes beyond words. Sometimes I tend to worry about not knowing what to do. Sometimes I try to imagine a life path, something to pursue. And sometimes I don't even have to question what to pursue. Sometimes it just makes sense and I go for it. And that's okay. Now, as I said, with that being said, sometimes it's natural to just go, and that's okay. And at the same time, those times when I'm obsessing or worrying about what to pursue, or like, oh, well, what is my purpose, or what am I supposed to be doing? It's an attempt to escape the present moment. Trying to imagine a life path that'll be exciting enough to make life worth it. In those moments, I have repeatedly found maybe there's another solution that I haven't found, but I have found that the best thing to do, not necessarily the comfortable thing to do or the attractive thing to do or the extremely pleasurable thing to do, but what seems to be the best thing to do is to be. Knowing that if there is something that needs to be done, I'll do it. And otherwise, I'm being. And it's tough because my mind runs in all types of directions and all types of thoughts come up and all types of elaborate ways to try and escape the present moment, but it doesn't work. So we can go do whatever it is we want to do. That's all good and dandy. But there's no escaping this moment. In Eckhart Tolle's book, A New Earth, in chapter 8, I think chapter 8 is called Inner Space, there's a segment on breathing, the breath. And he mentions how when we're breathing, when we're conscious of our breath, we're not thinking. Or at least we're not engaged, focused on our thoughts. And who knows how, true that is. It's an idea. He talks about the idea of there being more to life, more to consciousness, more to our experience than just thought. That there's more to thought, more to life than thought. And one way to experience that which is more is by being aware of the breath. And it doesn't have to be for hours at a time or even minutes at a time. It might just be one conscious breath here and there. So one thing that I sometimes do is if my thoughts are repetitive and if I find that I am very identified with my thinking, meaning that I'm disturbed by my thoughts or just feel very turbulent, is taking a conscious breath or a few of them. Sometimes I'm so lost in thought that I might attempt to take a conscious breath, get halfway through, and then I'm back in the thoughts. And then a couple minutes or a couple seconds or however long later, I realize, oh wow, I didn't even finish paying attention to that breath. Interspersing moments of conscious breathing throughout the day. Could be a few minutes, could be a few seconds. The idea being that frequently might be even more beneficial than one long period at a time. You can do both. You can focus on your breath for 20 minutes straight and then also just throughout the day, one breath here and there. So for me at this time, my experience has been that, you know, becoming conscious of my breathing or becoming conscious of the feeling of my inner body, just just feeling like, for example, the sensations within my hands. Mm, it doesn't always calm my thoughts, especially if I'm only doing it for a few seconds. But it gives me a little space, a vacation for a moment, whether it's, like I said, a few seconds or an hour. Pursue whatever it is that I want. It's cool. But I have an understanding that there's something deeper than wanting, and it's simply being. Sometimes that seems powerful, and sometimes it seems mundane.